Well, welcome back to episode 366 of the Guide and Guns podcast. I'm your host, Troy.
And I'm your other host, Doug.
We use this podcast to talk about God, guns, and the Christian gun owner's interest. On this week's show, we'll be talking about, or we'll be remembering Chuck Norris. We lost Chuck yesterday, actually. Yesterday evening, passed away in Hawaii. But just wanted to remember him, and he was a big part of our show early on for you old timers that were with us.
Yeah, he was.
So we were honored to get to tell all of his facts over the years. So this week's God and Gun activities, Doug. What have you been up to?
Oh, let's see. Church on Sunday. Sportsman's Daily Devotional. On the gun side, EDC been carry every day, and I've been working some long hours this week, and we kicked off a huge project that started Monday, and I've been working, going in early, staying late, and I got like 20, 25 people that we've contracted in, and I'm kind of chaos coordinator for, and trying to keep those guys going. Got my truck in the shop Monday. It went in.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully get that fixed. I'm hoping I get it back by the end of next week. They said 2 weeks, so I doubt that's going to happen, but we'll see. Who knows? And lo and behold, they gave me a Chevy Malibu to drive, and now I know why I'm a truck fan, because
Yeah.
it's like getting in that thing, man. You got to be a contortionist to get in. You got to bend your head over to get through the door, and it's like, I hate it. I haven't been doing much ham radio stuff either. One, I usually talk on the way to work in the morning to guys in the radio club and stuff like that. But, since my truck is in the shop, my radio is in the truck. So I haven't been messing with that. And I haven't been home in time. I've been getting home this week. I just been whooped. I ain't felt like doing nothing. So I ain't had the HF on at all this week.
Oh, wow.
I know. It's kind of horrible. I enjoy getting on that thing every once in a while.
Yeah.
See who I can talk to. I've talked to some pretty cool places. I think you and I have talked. I can pick up Europe like clockwork, no problem.
Yeah.
But I can't. I've got one contact down in Australia that I was able to get to, and I can talk down in Puerto Rico. But I don't know. It may be the way my wire antenna is, the direction that it's facing. So
Yeah.
that could be part of it. But I can pick up Europe like crazy.
You have to run your wire the opposite direction now, then you'll.
I know. Switch back and forth the antennas.
Yeah, you just change polarity on your antennas there and pick up from a different direction.
I need to. I got a tower. I just need to put it up. I just haven't done it, and I still gotta buy some parts and stuff for it, to get it done. But Wendy's not. She's not the biggest fan of having an antenna stuck up in the air over the top of the house with a big
You just
antenna.
have to do like I did.
Just do it.
Wait till she goes out of town and put it up. I just noticed we skipped over our sponsors. I think our band was sponsored Farms Radio Network. They've been with it. Well, they were with us from the beginning.
Yep.
So it's going on 13 years? Oh, yeah, 13 years now.
It's hard to believe it's been that long, isn't it?
Yeah, it's makes me feel old, but 13 years they've been with us, and tons of shows over there. Go over, check out all the other offerings at the Farms Radio Network. Give them a listen, see if there's something that clicks with you, and we appreciate them. And it is easier than ever now to post podcasts. The Farms Radio Network, they've done a lot of work getting that. We're on to spend a couple of hours after the show getting it over and uploaded. It's a lot easier than it used to be. I also want to thank Patriot Patch Company. They have sponsored us for many, many, many years and are just great to work with Jake and his team over there at Patriot Patch. So if you don't have any Patch of the Month Club. You got to check that out. They've got all kinds of cool banners and shirts and cups and all kinds of accoutrements that you should go make avail yourself of. PatriotPatch.co. We want to thank them as well. Well, was that all your activities for the week?
That was, other than I've been softballing the last 2 nights in a row.
Yeah,
My granddaughter Zoe had a game last night, and tonight was Amelia's turn. So I've been at the ball field
I
after work.
understand. I have a granddaughter who has been starting varsity since she was in the seventh grade. Her freshman year was just amazing. She had a great season, and I tried to make it all the close games I could. I mean, she has so many games. You know how it goes with kids and ball games. It just seems like forever. Just like we got Steve in the house with us. Hey, Steve. And I've got a grandson now that's playing basketball as well. And his team went undefeated this year. I think I went up the finals. I don't remember what the score of the last game. They went to the finals at the end of February for sixth grade team and did really well there. And now they're playing travel ball. So they'll be playing basketball through July. I think. Well, I know my granddaughter will be playing. She's 13, and she'll be playing through July. I'm proud of them. They're working. They work hard at it, and I tell you, uh, my son Tim and his wife Andrea, they run all the time with those kids all over the country. I think they were in Franklin, Tennessee over the weekend.
Oh, really?
They'll be all over the. They'll be traveling many, 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 many miles. they
Yeah.
travel quite a bit with it, and it's all encompassing. Of course, they play other sports too. I think she's usually in track in the spring and cross country in the fall, and and of course Braden he played football last year. I think and he played baseball last year and football last year and basketball. So they're going all the time, and they have lots of games that I should be attending as many as I can. I don't
Yep.
want to disappoint them, but it's a lot of traveling.
It
But
is.
proud of them, proud that they're doing good, and their parents are working hard with them on that. So let's see, my guide and gun activities. Let's see, I lost my notes there. Let's see. So they're still working on my daughter's bathroom. They share a bathroom together. Got guys, some guys I go to church with are working out. They're busy, and don't you guys are gonna have to step it up because we're coming home and they'll need a place. They need their bathroom back when we move back because right now they're using ours and they're still working on the shop on the things we talked about last week. I won't go into that again. On the farm, I'm not doing anything on the farm right now. Guy I sold my cattle to, or most of my cattle to, is taking care of mine that while I'm down here. I appreciate that. Ham radio. I'm going to Sturt Ham Fest tomorrow. It's of course in Sturt, Florida. It's not maybe 45 minutes to an hour north of me. I'm over up there and check that out. I got my reservations for Hamvention Dayton coming up. Was it May? Coming up in May. I got our same flea market spots for our club. And so we'll be in 7330 and 7331. Uh, and we'll be selling raffle tickets for a Henry rifle to raise money for keep our club up and going and work on repeaters and all that stuff. So if you guys are ham radio operators and you go to Dayton, which of course is the biggest ham radio fest I think in the world, make sure you stop by and see us. We'll be up. You'll see a very big Marine and American flag. We're like two doors down from that. That's the that's the Mammoth Cave area amateur radio club, and we're just like maybe two spots past them. We'll have American flag up flying too. So we'll be up near the top of the big racetrack. They got a horse racetrack there right in the middle of it. It's a big flea market. So That's coming up in a couple months. I had one thing happen. My ham. I don't know if I told any of you guys. I know most of y'all aren't ham radio guys, but I picked up a Shark RF last year. Probably haven't ever talked about it here, maybe, but I don't remember ever talking about it. But it does everything digital, so it'll do D Star, Fusion, DMR. You can also do Echolink and All Star Link and P25 and NDX, all the digital modes. It does every one of them. So I was I was using it, but it kept on messing up and going into some kind of a broadcast thing, which I never have dealt with. But as it kept on going back into that broadcast mode, I never could get it to come out of it. So I did a factory reset, and so I had to reprogram all of the. It's got like 10 slots, and in those slots, I've got one for D Star, which has got 56 Bravo reflector 56 Bravo, which is a Kentucky D Star channel. I put in, of course, 30 Charlie. I think that's what you guys talk on South Georgia, North Florida. And I put in, of course, Fusion for our club there. And so I had to go in and program each one of those things. It's okay because you can just do it on your phone. You sync up with it with your phone, but it takes some time. Got it all working perfect now, and so I can take this with me anywhere. I got Wi-Fi, so in my truck I've got Wi-Fi. I can hotspot off my phone, and I can talk back home on the local repeaters through Echolink or through All Star through our Central Kentucky network, and I can talk on, of course, D Star Fusion and all the other things. So when I travel, I can talk to the guys back home, just sort of like a walkie-talkie. Just key up and it broadcasts there at back in
Did you say?
Kentucky or
Did you say it'll do fusion also?
it does. It does Fusion. It doesn't do. It doesn't do wires X. It comes in on through a bridge. So if someone's got a bridge on your wires X node, and I'm getting deep in the woods for people that aren't hams. I'm sure their eyes are rolled back in their head. They fell asleep. But Ryan, good to see you on there. Glad to have you get in here with us tonight. And let's see. So yeah, it can connect that way. Of course, I've got wires X in my truck, so I can connect back in my truck through my own node back at home. So I've got my own node hooked up to a radio at home. I can connect there and talk all over with it. So it's pretty fun. It's like Heather's joined us tonight. Good to see you on here, Heather. So lots of guys clicking in here tonight, and we appreciate you guys joining us live. Let's see, I've done lost my place again. So that's pretty much covered my ham radio stuff. EDC check. Of course, I'm carrying the usual suspect. My Shadow Systems XR920, and got a Surefire light on there. It's got it's infrared and white light, and it's got an infrared laser on it. And then I've got a Hollow Sun with the I think it's called the ACSS or something like that reticle. It's got the round green reticle with a green chevron right in the middle of it, and that works really good with me. It's not a closed emitter. I wish it was, but I have not found that they've made one with that yet. And again, carrying every day, I've been carrying this fixed blade knife from Primitive Weapons. Uh, they don't make it anymore, but I really like it. Tano blade with the G10 grips and very, 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 very strong full tang knife. Comes with a leather scabbard, and I just drop it in my pocket, clip it on my pocket, and it's just right there at my hand. If I ever need a knife, I just whip it out, and there it goes. So, what you packing?
Um, I have. I've been carrying my Sig P365, um, which has the Romeo Zero on it, but I came home just in time to change clothes, and uh, of course it's in there on the end table. But you heard me talking about Rick. Rick just joined us a while ago, but I wanted to show my 60th birthday present
Ooh, nice.
he gifted me, and it is that's one I was telling you about. It's a little longer barrel than yours, Troy. So
Yeah.
on this one, but it is a it is a bona fide killing machine Bagara. Um,
Wow.
yeah, shoots nice, and it has two confirmed downings on it. One of them I was a little questionable, but the other one was on the money, and it worked well. Um,
Speaking of Rick,
he is on. Oh,
what's up?
and Steve just jumped in.
Yeah.
George just jumped in. We got all kind of folk in tonight.
I just gonna let Rick. Yeah, I'll be 60 here in June, Rick. So there's a buddy Steve, your cousin.
Yes, sir.
And good to
You,
have you guys on tonight.
it's funny. You got people that love 6'5" Creedmoors, and you got people that don't like 6'5"
Like
Creedmoors,
Steve don't
like
care.
like Steve. And you know, it's you like him. You hate. I mean, it's a nice shooting gun, and but I tell you, I love that dude. I love watching his videos he does about 6'5" Creedmoors and what they'll do to you if you got one. You might as well take away your man card. Is basically what he looks at it.
Oh, ain't that bad.
No,
It's a good paper puncher.
yeah, it'll punch them.
Yeah,
It'll punch a deer pretty good too. Hey, what do they always say? It's all in the shot placement.
shot placement. Well, and bullet. If you got a good expanding bullet.
Yep,
Otherwise, it just drills a hole through 'em.
it does.
I like my 25-06. It's pretty versatile around. You can load it heavy or you can load it super light for varmints. So it's a lot of fun for long range.
Well,
But I tell
you know
you,
me. I'm a real big 30-06 kind of guy.
oh
Always
yeah,
have been. I've shot different calibers and different guns, deer hunting and stuff. But I always seem to go back to the old 30-06. But I gave the 6.5 the benefit of the doubt this year, and I hunted. I didn't even take the 30-06 this year, so
wow.
I was doing pretty good. What's up, JT?
Good to have you on here tonight. Oh, we got a whole crowd here tonight. I guess we better act like we know what we're doing.
Well, they are. If they're regulars, they already know that.
I did have some feedback this week. I got, of course, Steve's in the chat. We probably lose him soon because he usually goes. But no, it's Friday night. He'll probably get to hang around tonight. But he texted and said he appreciated us being back on again. And I had about 4 others say they are enjoying that we're doing the shows again. So we're happy to be back. Couldn't do it last night. Doug was just overwhelmed and had more they could deal with, I'm sure.
Yeah, just a tad.
Yeah, but glad to be back. Thanks for all the kudos and well wishes and about time you guys showed up, kind of things. Got a few jokes in honor of our departed Chuck Norris. We're going to have some Chuck Norris jokes for you tonight. Pick out some that you want to read there. These are not jokes; these are actual facts, I guess I should say.
We'll alternate on them and
Yeah,
pick
go
out a
ahead.
few of the ones that you like. And so I'm going to read the first one. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He decides what time it is.
Yeah. Chuck Norris cannot turn left because he's always right.
That's true. If rock beats scissors, scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock, what beats all three at the same time? Chuck Norris. Oh, you you've been waiting to play that, ain't you?
I forgot about it. I was going to play it earlier. Chuck Norris doesn't tip the waiter. The waiter tips him.
When Chuck Norris goes swimming, sharks get out of the ocean. You got a bunch of them tonight.
We got all kinds of toys to play with. Yeah, this software we use, it's got all kinds of things I just found out this afternoon I've been playing with. When Chuck Norris left home, he told his father, "You're the man of the house."
Chuck Norris can sneeze with his eyes open. That's hard to do.
I sneezed one time with my mouth open, and it was the weirdest sound. And I blew snot out my nose and coughed up a loogie. I turned into some mess, I tell you. Let's see. With Chuck Norris, let's see. When the boogeyman goes to sleep, he checks under his bed for Chuck Norris.
Ghosts tell Chuck Norris stories at the campfire.
Don't have one for that.
You missed that one.
I missed that one. Let's see. Chuck Norris got pulled over by the police. He let the cop go with a warning.
Dude, I can't believe we've done all these over the years.
We've done all these, and I think at one time I went back and counted the ones we'd done. I think we'd done like 400 and something of them. You know, telling how many times we repeated some of them. But we'd have, who was it always sent us Chuck Norris jokes? Was it Chad?
Chad. Yep.
Chad sent us all kinds of jokes. Let's see. Chuck Norris had a stunt double. He was used for crane scenes.
Chuck Norris's calendar goes straight from March 31st to April 2nd. No one fools Chuck Norris.
That's right. Let's see. How many push-ups can Chuck Norris do? All of them. They're like mine.
Chuck Norris can start a fire by rubbing 2 ice cubes together. You're having way too much fun with that button.
Let's see. Legends live forever. Chuck Norris lives longer. No, not this time. Chuck Norris. You want to read the last one there, number 50?
Oh, 50. Let's see. Let me get down there. I wasn't all that far down.
We're going to be here all night for reading every one of these.
Chuck Norris didn't die. Death finally had the courage to meet him.
There you go. Good old Chuck. We're going to miss him. I always even enjoy these info commercials. They're just hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
He and his wife were doing those commercials. Now, I have these. We'll talk about Chuck a little bit more here in the next segment, or not the next segment, the segment after that. That's enough jokes. We'll save them for the next show. We don't want to wear everybody out on Chuck Norris jokes tonight. But on this day in history, you want to read that one?
1727, Sir Isaac Newton died in London at the age of 40. Newtonian physics.
Yeah, he was the guy that did all that smart stuff that we didn't get that far in school on.
That was probably 13th grade.
Probably slept through that one. But no, it's sad that he passed, but he was a believer, and he did witness. I've heard his testimony before, and seemed like he always did pretty clean stuff. Some of his movies are a little on the violent side, but men are supposed to be violent and dangerous, so there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
All right, so our Bible verse tonight will be in 2 Corinthians. Let me see if I can pull it up here to the stage, put this over the side. 2 Corinthians 4:16 through 18. We'll be reading the ESV version. So we do not lose heart, though our outer self is wasting away. Our inner self is being renewed day by day, for this light momentary affliction is preparing us for an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison as we look not to the things that are seen, but to the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient, but the things that are unseen are eternal. And when we read these scriptures, we're being reminded that as our bodies will continue to degrade and go down, and I'm feeling it more and more every day, that the afflictions that we are experiencing, the pains, the aches, the illnesses, the diseases, those things are light and momentary because in the full expanse of all eternity that we have to spend with God, this is the shortest part of our life. And we need to keep our focus on the eternal and not the terrestrial, the transient things of right now. I mean, we need to take care of our families. We need to do uh, witness. We need to share the testimony, our testimonies. We need to pray. We need to teach and explain, what it is, why it is we have the hope we have, and where we find that peace that surpasses all understanding. Where while we don't look at life as just in the next 10, 20 years, we may 30 years, we might be granted by God, but we'll be eternally with God in heaven, and we will no longer suffer. We'll no longer have pain. We'll no longer experience loss of friends and family, but we'll be reunited with all of those who have decided that Jesus is the Lord in their life. So, just want to encourage. It's like we got Daryl in the house. But just want to encourage y'all again, 2 Corinthians 4:16 through 18. Uh, make sure that you don't worry because God's got it and in control. And whatever He does is good. And whatever we might experience in this short time in life, uh, uh, it's going to pass soon. It's passing so quickly. I see people on Facebook posting their children that I remember just being born or like in elementary school or in high school. I'm like, that kid was just like born not long ago. I see my own grandkids every time I see them, they're taller. It's
I
just
know.
amazing how fast they grow and how fast time seems to go as we get older. But keep of good heart, keep of good cheer, and let others know why you have that joy in your heart that you can share the good news uh, of Jesus and what He's done in your life through your testimony and through uh, just glorifying God every time we can. Because every good thing I have is from God, and every bad thing is usually a bad decision on my part. So
Right.
I'm self-inflicting myself throughout life. Hopefully, I'm getting a little better at not doing that. Do you want to add to that?
No, you talking about granddaughters, man. Um, I was just looking at my granddaughter Zoe tonight, and it, she's getting so tall. She's only 12, but she's taller than her mama now.
Uh
And
oh.
oh yeah, and it's crazy how fast they grow up. And Amelia's the little one, and she was playing tonight, and Zoe catches in fast pitch softball, and Amelia had gear on tonight, and she was catching, and I was like, man, it seemed like that was just Zoe, you know, last year, and now
Wow.
she's in her last year in they call it raw down here. I don't know if you guys have raw or whatever up there, but um, she's in her last year on that one, so she'll have to move up to school ball after that.
Moving on up.
She is moving on up. All these grandkids is getting big.
Yep. Yeah, I've got a freshman and a sixth grader, and of course my three children that are one's in college, one's studying music now, and Gunnar is looking for employment and maybe going back to school in the fall. He was working for Blue Oval, and they let him go back in February. And so,
Blue Oval. That's the battery place, isn't it? Up there
yeah,
in Glendale.
yeah. They closed it down. He was there till the last day. But good evening, Shannon. Thanks for joining us tonight. And yeah, they closed it down middle of February. So he's applied several places. He's got a couple options that would be traveling, and he's doing uh, what do you call it, factory maintenance. That's what he's got his degrees in, and he's still studying some other things. Right now, he's building computers, and he bought a 3D printer, another one, and is printing all kinds of weird stuff. But he's always into something. He's been working for me on rental properties and things like that. But they just grow up so fast. It's just amazing.
Oh no.
Uh, I look at pictures pops up on my phone. Like, man, that just seemed like that was last year. Uh, but it was. It's just amazing how fast it passed. We'll go do a little biography on Chuck Norris. I'll just read the bio that I pulled up today. He was born Carlos Ray Chuck Norris. Chuck was his nickname. And March 10th of 1940. So he was born in Ryan, Oklahoma. And he's a renowned martial artist, actor, author, famous for action films and television series. Walker, Texas Ranger. Also founded his own martial arts system called uh, Chun Kuk Do or Chun. I guess that's Chun Kuk Do. I don't know. Sort of the way it's spelled. Early life, he served in World War II. Uh, wow. Oh, his father served in World
Yeah,
War II. I
I
thought
was gonna say
he
he
ain't
know
old enough
those.
to serve in World War II. His father, Ray Norris, served in World War II, worked various jobs. His mother, Wilma, had an Irish ancestry. Age 12, Chuck moved to Torrance, California, where he later joined the Air Force in 1958. Uh, in martial arts, he started training in martial arts while stationed in South Korea, where he learned Tang Soo Do. He became a successful martial artist, winning numerous championships, including the World Professional Middleweight Karate title, 7 consecutive years. In 1990, he made history as the first American to achieve the rank of eighth degree black belt grandmaster in Taekwondo. Acting career, he debuted in a film called The Wrecking Crew in 1968, and again through action films like Way of the Dragon with Bruce Lee and Missing in Action series. That's where he went back and got, like, was it? Was he the one who went back and got people in Vietnam, brought them home kind of film?
He did. They actually had. I don't know. There was several of those movies.
Yeah, he was like about right about the time Rambo started kicking off all his stuff too.
Yep.
But personal life legacy. Let's see. Oh, he also starred in the TV series Walker, Texas Ranger from '93 to 2001. He's been married twice, has 5 children, is a devout Christian, wrote several books on martial arts, philosophy, self help, became a cultural icon with the Chuck Norris Facts of an internet meme, which humorously exaggerated his toughness. I would debate that's wrong. It was truly his toughness.
It, I would say so too.
He passed away yesterday, March 19th of 2026 at the age of 86. And he will be missed. And we also can say he was probably one of the first, as seen on TV, stars that sold everything under the sun. What was it? He had an ab trainer and an ab roller and
Yeah.
yeah, the flex chair things. I think my mom owned all that stuff.
It's because Chuck Norris sold it.
Chuck Norris, that's right. But
He probably bent the pieces himself to make them
probably just did it for fun, huh?
just for fun.
There was a video he did, and then Jean Claude Van Damme. You remember that?
Oh
It's
yeah.
probably 10 years ago. They had different videos of their feats or whatever. Like Jean Claude Van Damme was like doing the splits on 2 airplane wings or something. It was it was pretty funny. They were playing off of each other, but that was I always enjoyed his humor.
He he was good. He was good in his movies. He wasn't the best actor, but he
No,
he could fight though.
yeah, yeah, he wouldn't. Of course, probably every actors in the '80s on TV couldn't do much in the '90s. They weren't the best.
No,
Most of the stuff is just to sell, Pepsi Cola or something. I don't know, sell products, but it was good entertainment. Let's see. So if you want to help out the show, we've got a few patches of stickers look like this thing behind me and Doug here. Uh, I need when I get back home, I'll have to work on getting some new products in our store. But you can find it tagged somewhere in our Facebook page under the store link. And I think it'll be tagged in our show notes as well. We've got a subscribe star account. I want to thank all of you that have donated money. They just actually paid me last week, so glad that finally came through. They'd been holding back some money for quite some time. I submitted W-9s and all the tax forms they wanted. They finally submitted. I don't know if we're going to stay with Subscribe Star in the long run, but we still have an account with them right now. And
we
then
can't do Patreon no more because they kicked us out.
Patreon kicked us out. We didn't jihad with their feelings or something.
Yeah,
And then I guess we still got PowerTech lights.
we do. We have
I haven't
PowerTech
talked to them in a
lights.
while.
No, I need to call them again because I actually need another one. So I
Yeah.
need to call them up and get one ordered. But I tell you what, I've got a hunting light from them that I use for headlamp, and we were deer hunting this past year, and we started walking down in the woods, and they got these. My buddies got these little stream lights and stuff on,
Hmm.
and I hadn't even turned mine on yet. And we got down close to the woods, and you had to go down a hill, had a bunch of roots and stuff on it, and I was having some pretty bad knee problems. And I reached up and hit the light on that thing, and the whole woods just lit up. And they're like, "What the heck you got on your head?" I said, "I brought my dim light tonight today since it's deer season. I didn't want nothing to spook off, and I switched it to red." And they're like, "Where'd you get that?" And I told them. Next time we went hunting next weekend, we're starting to walk down the edge of the woods, and I looked, and both of them had them on their heads. I was like, "Well, there you go, boys.
There you go.
If you're looking for one, check them out. PowerTechLights.com, and hey, use the promo code God and Guns. That'll get you 30% off just for listening to the show.
And we don't want to ever forget Crossbreed Holsters. We
We
don't
do
really
not.
sponsor the show anymore, but they're good friends. But you can get a discount if you use the code GNG.
You can.
So check
Hey,
those guys out over there. I wear a Crossbreed holster every day. So
I
have
need to
fun.
order another one. I need to get one for my little 380 with a light on it, and they just conceal so nice, and they're so comfortable.
Yeah, my P365, I've got the mini tuck for it. That thing just disappears on you. You don't even feel it. Uh, it's a great little gun and it's a great holster. Just a leather back on it is up against your skin, and then the Kydex is out on your pants, so it doesn't wear. But really enjoy those holsters. All right, armed citizen of the day. These are some old ones. We're catching up, so we'll eventually get back to the current ones. But we're at let's see, we're at January 23rd right now.
January 23rd in St. Petersburg, Florida, around dinner time, two men were sitting in a vehicle when two other men approached and reportedly tried to rob them at gunpoint. The robbery victims were also armed, however, and one or both of them responded by shooting at the alleged assailants. One of the robbery suspects died and the other was critically wounded. Police detained all involved, but said the incident appeared to be self defense. That comes that came from Fox13News.com in Tampa, Florida, down where you're at, almost.
They're on the other side of the state. I'm on the Atlantic. They're on the Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America.
He changed it, man. We
Yeah,
got another one from 1989 there too.
I just had to think about it. You said they were on the Gulf of America. I'm like, you're not on the Gulf of America. I know where
No,
you're
I'm
at.
on I'm on the Atlantic. I said
You,
I said Tampa's on the Gulf of America.
it is. It is. Uh, hey, this one's a way back one. This is from January of 1989. Let you know that people were ignorant back then too. An 89-year-old Fort Wayne, Indiana woman was talking on the phone when the line went dead. Later, she heard noises and thought someone was trying to break in. So she headed out the door to the neighbor's house to call the police. But as she opened the door, a man wearing a black hood pushed her back into the house. Her 91-year-old husband heard the commotion and grabbed a shotgun. The hooded man told the husband to get back, but when the resident continued to advance, the hooded man fled. The gun saved us, the woman said. Boy, did he run. 91 year old 91-year-old shotgun wielding grandpa.
There you go.
It don't matter
Oh,
what age you are. If you point it in their direction, they're going to usually run.
you point a street cleaner at somebody, they if they got any brains left in their body, they're going to get out of there.
Well, one of my favorite movies is of all time is Tombstone, and they call it the Street Howitzer.
Yeah,
And I
they
just
used to
happen to
have
have
a.
one of those.
I tried to buy a street sweeper back in the day. You remember those? It was a
Hmm.
great big drum. It was just a 12-gauge barrel with a big drum on it. Uh, I wanted one so bad. They turned that into an NFA item. Uh, Clinton there did that, and that thing went through the roof on price. It was a piece of junk, but it was cool. I think it worked about half the time, but man, it looked wicked. I don't remember how many shots for that thing. I think it was for like 12, or if Steve's still here, he probably has one. But
He
they
probably does.
they were pretty cool. Steve
I
Steve
gotta look.
Dial.
I gotta look in the safe. I think I think mine's a Stoger, but it's called a coach gun, and
Yeah,
it looks like the old side by side they used to carry on stagecoaches. And I got one, and that thing is so cool.
yeah. I got one of those as well. It's got the external hammers on it.
I don't think mine has hammers.
Yeah, it's got you cock the hammers on it, cut two triggers. It's a Russian made one. It was just I bought it on whim, but it's still in my safe. I just love it. It's got a really nice stock, and it's a it's a formidable weapon, I tell you. And Joe Biden always said, "Hey, that's all you need is a double barrel shotgun.
Double barrel shotgun.
And just shoot it out the door. Just open the door, and shoot out the door." That's what
I,
Joe Biden said.
I got one. Uh,
He said he
Steve,
believes they were a 12 shot.
12 shot. Yeah,
I think you're right, Steve. They were cool. I don't know how effective they would be. I remember somebody shooting one of those things. May have been Kentucky. Uh, what is his name? Oh, Kentucky guy that blew his face off with a 50 BMG.
it shot a shotgun shell that size.
Yeah, I don't think I could pack that around even back in my prime. At Bin Laden.
I'd want it in a single shot.
Oh man,
Hey, I got one that a lot of our listeners and stuff have probably never seen. I need to pull it out of the safe and show it on the show one day. But I have an old Winchester Model 97 pump shotgun
Trich
with a,
gun.
with a hammer on it, and they had two versions. They had the 1897, then they came out with the Winchester 97. I have the 97. I actually had the chance. I found an 1897 that was in pretty decent shape. It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't near the condition the one I have. But dude, they wanted like $1,200 for that shotgun, and I was like, can't do that.
Yep.
And then I found that gun. I think it was in a 16 gauge, and I really wanted it. But they were even more proud of that one than they were of the other one. So I was like, eh.
Yeah, I've told on the show before. My granddad had a Browning Belgian-made Sweet 16. And I
Hmm.
loved that gun. I shot that gun all the time. And then when he passed, my uncle got it, but I always tried to find one. I could never find one that wasn't just destroyed all the finish off of it, cracked stocks and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But if I ever find one, I'm probably going to get it just because I just loved it. Was a great rabbit gun. It worked great for quail. Uh, I just and I just like the way that thing that felt recoil. It's just sort of it's such a heavy bolt in that thing.
Hmm.
It's smooth as glass, man. And yeah, I have a lot of good memories with the Browning Sweet 16.
Do you have a 16 at
Mm-mm.
all?
No,
I've got a 870. I think it's a is it a Wingmaster? Might be a Wingmaster in a 16 gauge pump shotgun.
now odd story. A lady in her church, her husband passed away, and someone took the guns. I don't know if it was a family member or whatever, but she called me and said, "Hey, I've got a bunch of ammo here at the house. I want you to come get." Because that's back when I had my FFL, and I was like, "What do you want to do with it?" She goes, "Oh, you just take it. I just don't want it here." It's like, okay, and so I went over there, and she had a case of 16 gauge
Oh,
hunting shells. I was like, "Where's the gun that goes with it?" She goes, "I think my grandson took it." I'm like, "Okay, he probably wants this." No, he didn't want it. I'm like, he probably will if he ever shoots that thing.
I
And
I
I
did the
still
same.
got it. It's still I got an ammo can with a desiccant packs. It's been in there for 20 years probably in my basement. I put it on one of those great big military ammo cans,
Yep.
and I just how it is. You buy ammo, you stick it in ammo cans, you put it away. The other day I was down in the basement, and I bet I've got, jeez, I'm not going to say how much ammo. I would
Yeah.
make people in
I,
California have heart attacks.
I was, dude. I was watching the news the other day, and they was talking about a bust they had done on somebody, and they said they found a cache of guns. He had like four pistols and two rifles and almost 200 rounds of ammo. I'm like, that ain't even a good day on the range.
I have that much in magazines loaded already for each gun.
I probably got that much in the truck at any given time.
Oh yeah. When I'm traveling, especially through Atlanta, I always got
But
several hundred rounds
I cleaned my
in
truck out the other
mags already ready to go. I don't have to load them. They're already loaded up,
I
ready to
cleaned my
rock.
truck out the other day to drop it off at the shop, and I found two mags that I'd forgot I had in there, and all kinds of several different boxes of hunting ammo. I had 6.5 Grendel, Creedmoor, 30-06, 22s from where last time I went squirrel hunting, and
Yeah. You clear the gun, you just throw the ammo in the console or something.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I've got every time I clean out my console, I'll have 5.56, 308, 4570, 12 gauge just loose in there where I'm just to clear the gun before I put it back in the truck. And I'll go take them all, put them in I look at this little plastic cup I keep in there, put all the ammo in there, take them back, put them in the right bins.
dude, you're talking about whoever gave you the ammo. Your first thing you say is, "Well, where's the guns?"
Yeah.
Because my wife's aunt, her husband had passed away a couple years ago, and she called one day out of the blue. She said, "Hey, can you come up here?" She said, "Charlie had some ammo and in some cans and stuff, and I just want somebody to come get it and take it."
Hmm.
And we was like, "Well, we'll go get it from her." I was like, "Okay." And I walked in, and she had a case, 1,000 round case of 30-06 for an M1 Garand.
Oh
She,
wow.
she had 500 rounds of 30 cal for a M1.
Yeah.
500 rounds of 9 millimeter, 500 rounds of 45, and I'm like, and the first thing I said was, "Where's the guns for these? Do you still got those?" And she's like, "No." She said, "I think my son took those." I'm like, I was just like you. I'm like, he didn't want the ammo for them, and she said, no, I don't know if he sold them or what he did with them. I was like, man, I wish you had called me when you had both of them combined
Yeah,
intact together.
yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't know what they got, and I want. I'm not wanting to take anybody's dad's or granddad's
No,
guns or anything like that. But it's just like they need to get the whole package. Yeah, they may not even know how to shoot. I'm like, hey, I'll teach you how to shoot that thing.
exactly.
You learn how to shoot, we'll go hunting. But
That's one thing. I've wanted a M1 carbine forever in 30 cal, and I just haven't been able to find one in a long. I haven't seen one in a long time, so I guess people are holding on to them a little more.
I got one in the safe. It was Krista's brother's, and I heard after he passed away, after he passed away, they wanted me to take it, keep it in my house. They didn't want there because they had a young kid at the house. Uh, and then her dad just gave it to her. So it's still the safe. I keep trying to get her to shoot it. I actually bought like back in the day when she got it. I mean, she's had it for 30 years. Uh, I bought like 5 extra magazines for it. So I got 5 brand new magazines, the original magazine. I think I got a bayonet for it. It's got an actual leather sling that came with it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But it just sits in the safe, oiled up, ready for that day she wants to shoot it. Well, looks like it's about that time, guys. Anybody got any comments, snide remarks, any last parting shots before we start closing this thing down? Now is your time. But thank you all for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. And
Yes.
now that I've got sound effects, I'm going to have lots of fun.
Hey, did you one last thing? Did you see that the new governor of Virginia? You and I have actually been up there for their
Yep,
the 2A rally
yep.
before. Did you see that since she's been in, that she's imposed like 21 new firearm laws? They got
Yeah,
approved by the
well,
Democrats up there.
yeah, the Virginia Congress or whatever passed them, and she signing them. Yep.
Well,
Uh, I'm a little bit concerned because my daughter's going to be going to Liberty here in the fall. She's already started paying and getting
nice.
everything ready, and I don't know how if we're going to have reciprocity with Virginia anymore or not. If I'm going to be able to carry it when I go to visit. They have a gun range there on the campus. They let them, shoot their guns, and they can keep them there at the college uh, for their own self protection. And they got a range they let them go shoot on and practice, and take classes, and all kinds of stuff. But man, if it goes full commie like it sounds like it is, I know it's all going to be litigated for years to come. But I mean, everything they're passing's already been ruled unconstitutional, pretty much.
Right.
And so they're just saying we're going to do what we're going to do, and you can't do anything about it. Which I don't think Trump's administration is going to go in there and start prosecuting or defending or supporting. But we'll see. I'm
They
not too excited about
they, they
Pam
got a ban.
Bondi.
Um, it's I'm just reading about it. I've been reading on it lately since they started doing it, but Virginia will ban the sale, manufacture, import, and transfer of assault style firearms with high capacity magazines starting July 1st.
Yep.
It, let's see what it say. I was just reading. Oh, it can't have any magazines that hold more than 15 rounds, or that's restricted.
That's already been ruled unconstitutional.
It has most everything they got. Leaving a firearm visible in an unattended vehicle may result in a civil penalty of up to $500
Mm.
and potentially towing the vehicle. If you're lawfully parked and you have something visible, they can tow your vehicle because you have a gun.
Crazy, man. I tell you what, you vote for a communist, and that's what you get.
Uh, you do. I mean, if you vote for it, you get what you deserve, and they
Oh,
they put
it,
that ignorant woman in there.
yeah, yeah. I just not too happy about it, but I don't live in Virginia, and if they did that in Kentucky, I'd be moving. So I take it that serious. I'm not going to be disarmed. If they come for them, they're going to get everything that's inside them first. But we appreciate everybody being here with us. We don't want to drag you on too late. Looks like getting a little far up there in the night. So I know Doug's needing some sleep, and everybody else out there's probably already fell asleep because we're so boring. But please like and subscribe if you're not already. Please send your feedback to guidandgunstv@gmail.com. Please tell your friends about us. Leave us iTunes review. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Guide and Guns Podcast. You can subscribe, follow us on YouTube for now. We'll see if they keep striking us and we end up in the ditch or whatever. We're over on Rumble just in case, so you can go find us on Rumble at Guide and Guns. Let's see. We're on Instagram live right now as well. And until next time, Doug, have a blessed week.
And keep your guns close, but keep your Bibles closer. You guys have a great night.
Great night. Thanks a lot for joining us. And we will talk to you all maybe in a week. Good night.
Night all.